Hey guys, good morning. Welcome to episode 3 of the Mind Unleashed podcast. It's been a crazy week. I just recorded 2 of these. This is number 3 because I had some audio and video issues. Hopefully everything is fixed. Sounds good. But it's been a crazy week for me. We are now on Google Play, iTunes, and looking for some sponsorships. Been doing that all week. Been kind of crazy. Gonna have my coffee in just a moment. But yeah, it's been crazy. Working a day job over at Universal, and then coming back doing this and working on 3D printing stuff. That's been amazing. We're now on we're now on Thingiverse, 3D Hubs, and my Mini Factory, and it's good to actually get back on those hubs, man, because it's so good to hear about 3D printing stuff. So if anybody wants to get in 3D printing, I highly recommend hopping on those hubs. My links are on our website if you want to check out some props, stuff like that. Because I had a really good chat this week with a dude on Amazon. I got an email, and it was, hey, I want to get in ninjaflex. Will this work on my printer? And just through the comments, somebody else got back, and they said, yeah, I have a printer like yours. It does work. It does clog a lot. Here's some things. I went down the other way and said, alright, man, let me give him a little more insight. So I did. I told him more of the settings with ninjaflex, stuff like that, what he might need to do, because this is a headache filament, man. It likes to clog. It does crazy stuff. You guys hear some vacuuming. It's just that we have a little thing and they're trying to fix the water heater. My apologies for all that. But yeah, it's been freaking nuts. It's good to get back and do it and listen to a lot of stuff. This morning I got an email from them, and they were talking about They were talking about some guy bought a new Nobel, a Da Vinci or an XYZ 1.0 Nobel, which is a resin printer, and his build plate isn't it's hitting the thing, but it's not going up. But I don't know much about the resin stuff yet. I know a lot about resin printers. I just can't afford one. They're like $3,000 to $2,000. I've been looking around Kickstarter and stuff like that, and to see if there's other things you could get, buy, what have you. There are a lot of people on Kickstarter are definitely trying, like a company called Olo. That's going to work with your cell phone and your tablets. So you put your tablet down, and the thing goes on top of it, and you plug it in, and then it takes the file that's on your tablet, and it literally prints that. So it sees, I don't know if I can explain it well, but it uses photographic projection, but they use daylight resin instead of the resin they use for Form 1, stuff like that, and the problem with resin printing, guys, it's super, super freaking expensive, and it's worse than FDM printers been, because FDMs are a little more cheaper, and you can get a lot more off the roll. When you're dealing with a resin printer, you really want to be careful what you're printing, because you're going to be screwed. That's kind of like with the ninjaflex, man. It's kind of pricey, man, but it does pay for itself. Right now, I'm going to be working on a project coming up this week for a colleague of mine. I'm going to be doing a little surprise for them, so I need to keep working on it. It's been real busy week with the Universal and stuff like that, so I'm just waiting for that to calm down. I had 2 days off. So, hopefully I can get on the Patreon. My Patreon page is now up too, so if y'all want to help donate to the podcast and keep me going and just help contribute, it would be freaking awesome. But I'll be up there live streaming. I'm going to be doing some live streaming on YouTube, Twitch, stuff like that, because I want to get you guys more involved. We talking about more stuff with the FDMs, and you'll probably see me work more on the robot than you did to Da Vinci. However, when I went on 3D Hubs the other night, I had to find out that the protocol has changed for makers. I'm a maker on there. So they're like, hey, we just need you guys to have more cleaner prints. Now, when people spend the money they're going to spend on there, yeah, I mean, you're going to have to take care of them. Take care of them really well, and I need to replace my bed on my XYZ Da Vinci 1.0 because I cracked the bed about, I want to say 7-8 months ago. I was doing a print for a buddy of mine, Corey Resitar, and it heated and cooled, and then it kind of had some cracks. Glass beds are okay, but I'm going to switch out to an aluminum bed, a light aluminum bed. Yeah, I'm just going to get to a metal shop and have them cut me one out, and I can just put it on, no problem. I thought about getting another piece of glass, but I'm like, It's like $12 and then it's going to break again. Okay. Now the Robo has the same thing. I'm very delicate with that. I don't scrape as hard. I'm trying to come up with better solution settings so I don't have to use glue, I don't have to use tape, I don't have to use hairspray. Because these are the reasons why the bed does break. A lot of my friends recommend acetone, stuff like that. But now that I'm off that subject, that's what we'll be doing in the coming weeks. Also, I've been looking into 3D recycling. I'm really an adamant believer on recycled material. That's why I like to print in PLA sometimes. I'm not a big PLA printer person, but I like ABS more because it's more durable. But I've been looking at a few companies. I'm going to post some stuff about that, about their machines that they made, where they can actually grind up your old prints, and you can recycle it and reuse your material, which I think is freaking awesome. However, the price tag is not. I'm just like, oh shit, how can I afford that? I mean, I would love to, because I'd like to be on the cutting edge of that, because all the stuff you guys see right here is just old recycled prints, old, prints that have failed, and I just have to toss it out because there's nothing really to do with it. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that I use a lot of hairspray and glue and tape. So when you're grinding all that stuff down and then putting it out, you've got a problem there too. But the printers do make a lot of mess with. Excuse me. Sorry about that. With infill. So with the slicer I use now, Simplified 3D. It takes away a lot of that hassle. DaVinci's XYZ software doesn't really do that. I've been planning on wiping the system, but I'm like, no, because I really don't want to. I've had so many issues with the DaVinci that I'm just like, okay, I'll treat you right. Be a good little printer, But the Robo allows you to do, it's got a Merlin inside the board, so it's like it allows you to do everything. I do a lot of the simplified stuff on that. But I know there's a way to work with it with the DaVinci without flashing it. I'm just not sure how yet. I'm still hopping over on simplified3d.com and talking with them, and everybody on the hub there has been great. But yeah, that's pretty much the goal on that end. Just stuff I've been looking at this week. It's been, like I said, been a really crazy week. Been really working a lot, and kind of sucks because I put out for a few sponsorships and nobody's really hit me back. Squarespace has hit me back, and I found out I have more subscribers. I did not know that now from my RSS, and I'm very, very happy for that. Thank you for everybody for taking out your time and just finding me interesting. I mean, I'm hoping that this disproves. I mean, I'm not going to be the only one doing the podcast. I'm hoping to have other friends on, and hopefully we can do just motivational game time. Like, people that are just, you need to get out of your shell, but you don't know how to do it. Open Mind is bigger than myself. It's about R&D, research and development for products, ideas, especially for myself. We're still working on some prototypes of our own. But I want Open Mind to have a division where people can come in and just be relaxed, man. Like, just come in and be like, hey, people here are freaking chill, and, like, they have cool ideas, and this is what they're doing, this is their goal, But I hope, because I'm a huge gamer, I have not even played Mass Effect Andromeda all the way. I just fired the first 2 levels. I've been busy with this 3 weeks now. I've been doing the website. My buddy, Bernesco got back with me and helped me out this morning getting the RSF feed validated. Thank you, bro. Much appreciated. You're amazing. He also redid some of the website. The background looks freaking amazing now. If you want to check that out, see what he did, it looks cool. OpenMindIndustries.com. Also, feel free to click our links. I would love to see some more people on there to talk with me. Also, like I said, I had a pretty down week. A lot of people have written me back and said, you don't have enough followers yet. I'm still waiting on a lot more people that I applied for, so I'm not going to name the one company, but they wrote me back, and I was like, you know what, it's a win-win for you. Why would you decline me? You're going to I have to do all your work, promote you even more, and then the person has to click on I like, and like you. So either way, you get more advertising, and I have to do more work for you, so I don't see what the risk is there. I mean, you're paying me pennies on the dollar anyway. But that's like YouTube. It's like, okay, well, you can do this and this. That's why these are on YouTube, video and audio. Yeah, I mean, it's all about keeping positive, guys. Even when it kicks you to the floor and you're just like, damn, keep going. Find that friend that's there and just like, hey, man, tomorrow's going to be great. Make a list of something you're going to say and do it. Just fucking do it, because I wouldn't be here without many people. And I just keep going. I'm like, what am I going to talk about? Okay, well, 3D printing popped into my head the other day. I got back on the hubs, and I'm like, oh, it feels so freaking good to be home, like, on these hubs. Seeing all these, I wouldn't say nerds, just people that are just passionate about building, and seeing some of the guys that need a little bit of help. Like, the one guy asked for help from somebody else, and he jumped in and was like, oh, you might want to do it this way. So it's really cool to sit down with, like, people that I know that do this stuff, and just makeup artists, that my friends that are makeup artists, and talk with them, and even they have struggles, everybody has struggles, but just the positivity and stuff like that. So it's been a long week, around people, but I'm happy, man. Like, we're on, like I said, we're on Google Play, never thought about that, or on iTunes, never thought we'd do that. Website's working, everything's running. I'm just like, it's good to finally get all this done, and then I can pursue other stuff. I can pursue what we want to pursue, the crutches, the hand grips, it's, there's a few other things I'm working on that I don't want to go into much detail yet. But, if you guys like what we do, give us a subscribe, give us a like. I'm not forcing you. It's completely up to you. You can unsubscribe. You can stay with us for the long run. We're on Patreon, so if you want to donate a little bit to kick back to me, that'd be wonderful. It helps me pay for a lot of things and material and for people that I'm trying to help. Like I said, I'm going out this week, probably Monday, to go grab a little something for somebody and get a little work done, because I can't build this thing without having an actual thing in my hand. So I'm looking to do a little fun project for them, because they've been very good to me, and I think it would be cool because ninjaflex, like I said, helped me out, and I'm still doing that giveaway, guys, for the hand grips. Like I said, I'm gonna pick 2 people at random. I would prefer people who need use a crutch or a 4-arm crutch or what have you, because the materials I want to do is for that. We're going to be redesigning the grip a little bit more, adding a little more texture because of the heat and stuff like that here in Florida. It's getting a little hot. So, if you guys go on openmindindustries.com or go on, how am I going to do this? Alright, so I would say, go to YouTube or Patreon if you want to donate. If I get a nice donation, I will do that. Or if I get number 9 and 10 subscribers on YouTube, I will pick at random. You can pick somebody at random for yourself that you know that needs this product or needs a hand grip to improve their life, and I will do it. I would have no problem doing it. I just would need the measurements. We'll talk about that later when we figure all this out. But I think the ninjaflex did me a great service, and hats off to them for giving me the shot with their product. I ended up buying 2 more rolls, which was like 80-something bucks. Not bad, not bad. I can't complain. I'm not going back to something else, because TPE is like something new. I mean, I talked to Barb on my Instagram page, but we talk a lot, and he's freaking amazing. He runs a filament company, so we started talking, and he loves stuff too. So, but yeah, man, I'm still doing that giveaway, guys. If I get number 9 and 10 to be on YouTube, that'd be wonderful. I'd like to get some more subscribers. That way, if advertisers want to hit us, they know we have numbers. But I'm here just to have fun, and I'm not really worried about all that. It would be nice to get paid a little bit for doing all this and giving you guys time. But we're going to be on Twitch, YouTube, and YouTube. I don't want to stream on Facebook. They don't really help you out that much. But I probably will do all 3 streams at once, or work something out around the schedule. That way, you guys can have some fun, comment back. People said they really like the streams, and they like listening and talking when they're doing work or whatever. But hope it's all going well, guys. I'm keeping a positive mind this week. It's going to be a fun one. As like I said, this is podcast number 3 recording because of all the crap that I had this week, and I was like, I can do it. Nope, couldn't do it. And yeah, it's been a blast. But I want to say thank you to everybody who's been tuning in. I can't wait to see you guys next week. What the hell am I going to talk about? Oh, that's right, Jennifer. The project that I'm going to be working on for her too. I found a squishy ball. If you guys listen to podcast episode 2, I talked to Jennifer Resetar, author of Golden Spinner, aka my neighbor also. I'm going to be printing out her nice stress balls. So I'm going to work with NinjaFlex a little bit, or SemiFlex. I think I had the numbers for SemiFlex more. NinjaFlex, like I said, the numbers are different. So you guys will be tuning in and watching me actually work on it. And I'll be glad to share some advice and stuff like that I've learned. And I'm going to post some pretty good videos that I learned from too. Because I'm not a knowledge hog. I don't believe in learning something and then not sharing a little bit with somebody else, because that's how people get motivated to do something. Okay? You know, if you're gonna sit there and go, oh, I don't want to, dude, just show them a little knowledge, because people love seeing it, and it gets them off their ass, and, you know, maybe you can build them a model airplane, what have you. You know, who knows. But you'd be surprised who you can motivate with one suggestion or one idea. So, thing is, be kind, be polite, you know. If you want to comment horrible shit on somebody's YouTube page, so be it. You can hide behind it, but you know, I'm here to motivate. I'm here to have fun, and I know you guys are here to have fun, have a great time. But I'm looking more into 3D recycling right now. So I'm looking at 2 companies there, like I said. But Jennifer, I found her little squishy ball, so I'll be printing that out. I'm gonna put the maker to that because the guy's a pretty good model. It's on Thingiverse. I can put it on my like page. If you guys want to log into openmindindustries.com, it's going to be there. I put it on my like. I just haven't had time to put it in Simplified 3D and then check it out to see how I'm actually going to print it. But I think it will be a great print. Fun for her. I know you can go on Amazon and buy like a stress ball, but this is something that I can think would be fun for the channel and for people to watch and see how it comes out. You know, for shits and giggles. But I hope you guys are having a great time. Have a great week. Thank you for being patient, everybody. For those who are new subscribers, thank you kindly. I really appreciate it. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, of course, or just log into openmindindustries.com and just click on those dang links. And if you have any questions, guys, feel free to drop me a line at openmindindustries@gmail.com. Also, we do have a phone number. It is a Google number, because I'm not giving it my personal number, sadly. But leave me a voicemail, and if you have like a question about 3D printing, or you found a file that like, hey, could you print this? And just leave me a voicemail. If I don't answer, obviously I'll probably be at work, or I'm probably doing something else. I will get back to you. I will call you, and we'll talk. And if you find something on like my mini factory or Thingiverse or 3D Hubs, and say, hey man, like I'm looking at this, how much would you charge? Because a friend of mine wants to do a Destiny gun. And he called me the other day and he said, hey, can you do this? And I'm like, yeah, it's a lot of slicing to do, and it's going to be built in parts, sadly. You know, he's like, oh, I don't care, but how long would it take? I'm like, I'd probably run about like $70, $90, and then it would take about maybe a week to 2 weeks to print everything cleanly and put it together. But, yeah, I told him where to look, and he's looking into it right now. He's really excited. He's like, would you be willing? I'm like, yeah, I'm willing. I printed out a freaking Overwatch gun for Alan Lincoln over at Monkey Studios, which is an amazing cat. Check him out on Instagram. Link404 is his hashtag. But yeah, hit us up, guys. Call the number, call the cell, and I'll get a hold of you. But yeah, just keep in touch. Also, like I said, the giveaway is still going on. We'll see how it goes. I thought I'd do something nice for people that really are in need. I would love to. I'll be working on a project this week, so hopefully I can take the GoPro that you guys are being recorded on right now and strap it to my head, much for my skull here, and give you guys a little bit of onboard shopping, and you'll see what I'm going through. So, without further ado, have a great week, great weekend. I gotta work the weekend. Everybody's working for the weekend, sadly. Alright, guys. Always, thanks for tuning in, and keep an open mind. See ya.